Honorable Ben Igbakpa, a member of the Nigerian National Assembly, has openly condemned the Lagos state government's use of force and violent crackdown on peaceful protesters at the Lekki toll gates. The Delta State lawmaker representing Ethiopia Federal Constituency also described the deployment of hundreds of policemen to stop Saturday's protests at the Lekki toll gate as anti-democratic. Honorable Igbaka made his assertions known on his official Twitter handle as he urged the governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's led government to respect the will of the people about reopening the controversial toll gates. He tweeted, "Violent crackdowns on peaceful demonstrators, very anti-democratic. The enforcement of fire for fire is more anti-democratic. Enough is enough of this wide land repressive tactic. Respect the animosity towards reopening of the controversial sites." Honorable Ben Igbakpa further added that Nigerians have people in government but don't have a government for the people. You can imagine. Meanwhile, no fewer than 20 people have been arrested at the gates. They include NSAS protesters, commuters, and bystanders. Yes, now we saw a lot of people who saying that they were just passing, they were just going. It was not even close to where the protest was going on, and they were arrested. You know that police, they will just come out and form something with this Professor Wole Soyinka coming out to embarrass or disgrace the police. That why are you lying? You totally change the narratives. These people came to my compound and you said the S-men did not come. So why can't you say it the way it is? At least he has been able to expose them the more. Nigerians know that. Nigerians have been saying it, but nobody will want to believe them because they will just cook up stories and begin to say the whole word. Tell them to come protest in your state. You can imagine. Someone say, "No mind the Abuja looter." Oloribuku Agbanipa, let your people continue to wallow in poverty as you live above board. This is Lagos, our own, not Delta, where convicted criminal in London prison determines who becomes what. They want to talk again, no? Convicted looters. Some people who are not convicted, you see their life. Please, what is wrong? What's wrong has this man spoken? Is it wrong to respect the will of the masses, or has politics taken away people's reasoning? I tire. These people, I don't know where they are coming from. Well, most of these people are from the north because they are the ones who are always reasoning like this. We all see them, so you don't even need to say, don't mention it, because they come, they express themselves. You see them. That is what they are. The ones who almost all the time, they will always want to antagonize a democratic setting. Somebody is saying the will of the people must be respected, but when they want to go and vote now, you will see them. They will not tell you that the people should not. They will not use the police to start harassing them. I don't know. I pray Nigeria security forces don't see what they are looking for. Not all orders you must obey. You use your head. Government fighting its people. I just pray that it doesn't result to something else like the unrest in some African countries. Those are the things that they will use to be gagging people, used to be intimidating people. What happened there? Don't let it repeat. See what is happening here. Are we supposed to be experiencing what is happening here? With all these things that are happening, are they supposed to be happening? No, they will not refer to the good things that are happening there. No, let us make sure that it's replicated here, it's repeated here. No, they won't say it. But because you are talking, they don't want you to ask questions. If you know that you don't have skeleton in your cupboard, somebody asks you questions, straight question, you answer it. I don't just understand. All of these things that they are doing, it is just for everybody, not for them alone. And see the way they are even insulting this House of Rep member. Well, he's very correct about that. We have people in government, but no government for the people. Please, Mr. Honorable, bring them to your state to protest, not our own state. Please, can you imagine all these people? Not your own state. You should advise them to come to Delta State to stage the protest. A judicial of inquiry lawfully constituted is yet to give verdict on a case, but in its own wisdom gave an order to allow an institution which has nothing to do with a case in dispute to temporarily continue with its business so that its staff would not be laid off on account of its ability to pay salary? Can the lawmaker tell me the offense of the company or its staff in relation to the alleged cause of the death of some of the protesters? Oh, you know that some of the protesters died, but you are agreeing that some protesters died, but the government does not agree to that. The question is still being asked: where are the dead bodies? And according to uh, Coroner's Act, where is the results of the post-mortem? Well, despite how beautiful Lagos may seem, it doesn't change the fact that a typical Yoruba is a beggar. And all the real estate businesses, they are owned by Igbos. So what exactly are they defending? Lawmaker, you are very unreasonable. Enough of what? They were warned not to protest and you did not advise them to stop. Do you, this person, this, so they should not protest? Okay, the last time they came and do protest, what happened? They destroy properties. Okay, this one's a Balarabe Shiu. Okay, now they talk all those kind of things. How much did you send to to the affected people? Currently, Ibadan is on fire and you want politicize issues for your political reason. May God judge you. Someone say you must be mad for saying that. Are we under dictatorship or is it because it is not one of your family that was killed? This country needs justice of all innocent people they have killed. Gaska, you be cow. As they are asking peacefully for a better government, I believe you will tell your kids that you support bad governance. No, they won't say it now. They'll begin to lie to their children. I was one of the people that made this country great. By the time the country is now fine, they will not be saying I was one of the people who were always this and that, and it's a lie. We have people in government, not government for the people. Wow, so true. Tell them the truth, Mr. Lawmaker. SANWO and his godfather will soon come to beg for our vote. Shameless government. Unfortunately, these people will still give them. At the same time, they crack down on protesters. Federal government is proposing amnesty for terrorists. They rename them bandits using one gumi. Restructuring is the key. Let there be protests and wanting destruction of property. He is doing his own type of campaign. Remember, his zone is Yahoo and Boys headquarters. With the statement alone, he is sure of another tenor. So, for what he has said now, it is not correct. People should not protest. People should not protest. Nigeria is a failed state under this clueless, useless APC government. It's a lost battle for them as they are using force rather than dialogue. What's a country? I can imagine some of these lawmakers, what is their thinking about? They always back wrongdoers to do bad things. Like seriously, we are in for it too. In this country, we are in for it.